Cashier's Central's Member of Parliament, Honourable Richard Frederick, responded to the opposition's concerns over crime in St. Lucia. In a sweeping move to place himself on the right side of history, Frederick highlighted his track record when it comes to the implementation of effective crime reduction strategies.
I can say without fear of contradiction, I am the only politician in the history of this country that has placed his life on the line in the interests of the prevalence of peace. Only one. I have actually brought them together and I've stood between them, and I knew what I was surrounded by. I stood there, probably my face showed bravery, but I prayed whilst this was happening, because the slightest of incidents can cause war that would result in fatalities.
Frederick says the statistics show that the most dramatic crime surge in St. Lucia occurred under the leadership of the same party that now relentlessly criticizes the present administration's crime response.
I don't blame anybody for crime, and one murder in my view is already too many. But when we talk about crime, and we saw the biggest surge in crime by 100% was under the last government.
He claims that this surge was 100% from the year 2016 to 2017. That is, within the first year and a half of the last government's term.
In 2016, we had 30 or 31 homicides. At the end of 2017, it was 60. I'm not saying there isn't a gradual increase, but the greatest surge, the most potent development in that regard is under the United Workers' Party. 100% increase.
Frederick questions the effectiveness of the United Workers' Party's crime plan, asking why these measures were not implemented under the UWP's leadership.
So if you have solutions, and you believe you have the solutions now, the question is, what prevented you from rolling out those solutions then? So we all, some of those people, they just spew a lot of, I wouldn't say garbage, but they spew, they make utterances that cannot be substantiated with data or with anything else.
It would happen that components of the UWP's proposed crime plan will commence when they were last in office, including the installation of CCTV cameras, consultations for judge-only or bench trials, and fishing vessel monitoring. For Choice News Now, I am Cianna Dalsan.